Hi guys, how's it going? How about getting a cup of coffee and coming right back? How long do you think it'll take? I mean, how soon can you be back? How? How many questions can you possibly make with how? I'm Christina and you're watching Speak Better, Feel Great TV, the place to boost your English and boost your career. If you haven't guessed, today's episode is all about how questions. You ready? How is perhaps one of the most useful words in the English language. You can make all sorts of questions and expressions with it. According to the Oxford English Corpus, it's in the top 100 of the most common words in English. Number 85 to be exact. There are some chunks that are good to know so that you can use and understand them like that. The first one's easy. How's it going? How's it going? Or as Americans would say, how's it going? How's it going? Another one that's a little strange. How come? How come? This just means why. Instead of saying, why did you decide to do that? Push yourself to practice, how come you did that? How come you did that? Notice the little change in question structure. Why did you decide that has both the auxiliary did and the main verb decide. But with how come, the main verb is just in the past simple. How come you decided that? How come you went there? How come you stopped? How come you say how come instead of just why? We also use how plus an adjective to make lots of questions. For example, if you want to know the distance between Boston and New York, you wouldn't always ask, what's the distance between Boston and New York? You could also say, how far is Boston from New York? How far is Boston from New York? Sure, people will understand you if you say, what's the distance? But it sounds more natural to use a how question. What would you say about these things? Let's try. If you want to ask about the size of a room, how big is the room? How big is the room? For frequency of actions, for example, sending an update, what would you say? How often should we send updates? How often should we send updates? And for the duration of a meeting, which is correct? How long time will the meeting last? Or how long will the meeting last? The correct expression is how long will the meeting last? How long will the meeting last? That reminds me, we often use how with questions about time. I know you need to think about it, but we need to hurry. How soon can you give me an answer? What? You lost your keys again? Well, the clients are waiting for you. How late are you going to be this time? So, let's talk about the project that started last month. We're already having some problems. Matthew, how far behind schedule are we? So those are a lot of questions about time using how. How soon can you give me an answer? How late are you going to be? How far behind schedule are we? And that's it. How awesome, right? Now, I want to hear from you. How many questions or expressions do you know that use how? Share your examples in the comments and we'll see how many examples we can get. If you liked this video, help me boost the English level of French people everywhere. Share this video with your colleagues on LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, or send the link by email. And if you want to boost your English and boost your career every week with me, go to ChristinaRobuffet.com and subscribe to receive email updates. Every week you'll get a short English lesson, vocabulary, and exclusive bonuses that I only share with my Speak Better, Feel Great ambassadors. Thank you so much for watching Speak Better, Feel Great TV. I'm Christina, and I'll see you next time.